Dude, you ever wake up in the morning and like look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, fuck, that's what I look like?
Oh, dude, yeah. All the time.
Like the last 3 weeks have just been a lot. So like my eyes have like just like been so like droopy.
Yeah.
So like I woke up like 2 days ago, looked in the mirror, and I was like, the bags under my eyes. I was like, damn, you could slap
Those shits are designer, man.
yeah, dude, slap an LV on that.
Yeah.
Sell them.
$1 million.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, when I wake up, my whole closet is sliding glass doors, and I look up and I'm like, Granted, it's nice because I get a little buffer first because I can't fucking see. So I wake up and I'm like,
Is that
I
what I
put
look
them on, and then I'm like, oh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 73 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast.
Ooh, brother.
I'm Brian, this is Nick, and today we are eating
Gnats.
Gnats.
It's called gnats.
not like the little like baby flies that
Yeah,
you like
just
eat
gnats
when
without
you're like
the
running
G.
around as like a child.
Like
out in your
Natalie's.
backyard.
You eat them?
Yeah, you know, like when you're running and they just like hit your
Oh.
face. Like you don't willingly eat them. You are forcefully decided
I
that
got
you are
you.
going to
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
them
yeah.
in that time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like your teeth of the grill and you're going down a highway going
yeah.
85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Gnats.
That.
But without the G.
Yep.
Probably short for Natalie's. That's nuts, bro. So we got we both got scrambles. They're I guess well known for their homemade sausage. So we both got different kinds of sausage in a scramble. And honestly, not a bad deal. This big scramble plus tater tots plus like a what's it
bagel?
called? A bagel? Jesus. A bagel slash
God,
muffin.
It's like a Jewish deli. Of course they're gonna have bagels.
Yeah, of course. For like $15-$16 each.
Yeah.
Not bad
Yeah.
in LA.
That's a pretty solid like kind of breakfast brunchy kind of thing.
Yeah.
They close at like 2:30 though, so they are like
Oh, really?
expressly.
They're fucking popping.
Really?
I went to go pick up the food. There was a line wrapped around the building. Of
Dude,
the
they're a
people to just get in.
blockbuster.
Yeah.
You love to see that. Dude, that's so
Crazy.
dope. I love that because like I looked it up and I went to their information. It was like open from like 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
I guarantee they have a line that entire
Oh
time.
yeah, dude. If they
Crazy.
if they
Especially on a
were
Sunday.
that bumping on like at like noon on a Sunday, oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're crushing it. That's the kind of shit that I love, though, dude, is when you do something like so simple, but so well that people just love
Yeah.
coming to it. It's like so
Yeah.
comforting and whatnot. So I got the large scramble, which is made with 3 eggs.
Damn.
So many eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
Spinach, bell peppers, hot sausage, and there was one other thing, onions. And then I also got home fries with a banana nut muffin. dude.
Yeah. That looks fucking great.
So first-
I got a
first
small
bite
one.
of scramble.
Oh
See
yeah,
what
take a bite. How was it?
Oh, that's real good.
That's good.
That's real good. Dude,
Fuck
do
yeah.
you like hot links, hot sausage, that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff?
I love hot links.
Oh man, it's
Huge
like,
fan.
bro, if you do a hot link super well, you can put that shit on just like a singular bun, nothing else on
Yeah.
it. It's incredible.
Oh my God,
that's
100%.
what this is like. There's enough spice in it that like you feel the heat, but it's kind of like evened out across everything else. Like, you
Yeah.
get a lot of the cheese, get a lot of the egg.
Dude, fuck yeah.
It just kind of like molds really well together. Melds? Maybe melds is the word. I'm
Yeah,
looking
probably
for.
not. It doesn't mold.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't mold well.
Well, mold with like a U.
Mold with a U.
You know,
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Exactly.
I got a small scramble, which still looks pretty sizable. And I got turkey sausage and not home fries, but hash browns. I mean, fucking A. What are these called?
Tater tots.
Yes.
Dude, are you okay?
Dude,
are you okay
brain
today, man?
frog, dude. I have the fucking brain frogs right now.
Dude, I hate when them frogs get in your brain. They just hop around all over the place.
It's fire. It's great. I gotta try the bagel now. Just really all around. It's toasted well. Wow.
Potatoes are really nice. Very like soft, but still got enough of
yeah.
a bite to it that like your teeth kind of go through it.
Wow, this is great.
Do I go for the banana nut or do I wait until I've like eaten?
I think you want to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is
think
at
you're right.
least, savory.
I think you're right.
I don't think you want to mix flavor palettes
Dude, this
like
is
that.
really good.
Yeah, this is great. I would give this like a 8.5.
Yeah, I would easily sit this at like an 8.5 to a 9, depending
Yeah.
upon like what I'm feeling that day.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
But like that's why it's so good. It's literally just eggs and spinach and
That's why I love breakfast. It's always the simplest shit to just like give you like the energy that you
Yeah.
need for the day, but it always
it's so hard.
tastes delicious. I make breakfast for dinner so often.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's a vibe, dude.
dude, it's so awesome. We just make some pancakes, get a little bit of like hash brown action in there.
Damn.
Eat that at like 7:30 p.m.
Wow.
Dude, it's wonderful.
I'm jealous. That sounds nice. Breakfast for dinner's underrated. I haven't
Should
had
try
breakfast for
sometime.
dinner in a while.
Dude, it's pure anarchy. You get into that, you are gonna be like tearing down the establishment in no time. Mm-hmm. There is nothing that can stop you when you eat breakfast at night.
So then, do you have to eat dinner in the morning? Would
Yes.
you rather eat dinner in the morning or breakfast at night? I feel like breakfast at night easy.
Here's my take on food.
All right.
I think that food doesn't belong to a certain time or a certain place ever.
Wow.
I think you can eat whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want.
That's very progressive.
Yeah, dude. What can I say? I'm just ahead of the curve. You know?
Yeah.
I'm always here, just riding that wave, being the first, leading people.
I agree for the most part. I feel like there are some things though that like
What's the first one that comes to your head when you're like, you can't eat that at any other time?
that okay, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think of right now.
It's a hard thing when you're put on the spot,
I feel like fish is not a morning food.
Why? You put lox on bagels.
Fuck, you're right.
Smoked salmon, baby.
Shit. Okay. All right. Scratch that. I feel like
I had crab in an eggs Benny last week
damn. What
at
the
like
fuck?
11 a.m.
I guess you're right, huh? I mean, they have steak and eggs is so classic.
Yep.
Sandwiches. I mean, I feel like here's the thing.
I think soup. Like soups are something that like you have to have in the afternoon. Like you're not gonna wake up and make a bowl of ramen.
Breakfast soup, right? No.
Yeah, you're not gonna wake up and make a bowl of like chicken noodle. Like no one's going to do that.
Yeah.
I think you could.
Sure,
you
you
definitely could do it, but like you would get weird looks.
Yeah.
Like your cats would be like, bro, don't
I
do
agree.
that.
I agree.
Hey man, don't do that.
Sandwiches, though, I feel like there's like a line, that like I love sandwiches. I could eat sandwiches at any time of day, but like depending on the time of day is what I feel like would be more appropriate to put in a sandwich. Like I would love like BLT in the morning. Okay, I guess you put egg in there though. Oh my god, instant yes.
Oh yeah, way better.
Fucking like turkey and Swiss on rye in the morning. I don't know. Throw an egg on there. Yes.
Get a little tomato in there too.
I know.
Kills it.
So I don't know. Maybe there's like lines,
guess.
blurry lines,
Yeah.
but
What? Let us know in the comments below what you think you cannot eat at a certain time of day. Because I'm actually genuinely curious. Because I'm still holding to my thing of like, nah, man, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares? Chocolate cake, 7:30 in the morning. Do it. Do it.
I mean, the fucking breakfast cereals are basically like, dessert at this point. So,
Dude, speaking of breakfast cereal, Megan and I just started watching a show that's like the hidden history of like American food and like consumerism and stuff like that about it. And the whole thing that they did on breakfast cereal is so funny. Like,
what's it about?
because like how like Kellogg's started making cereal, right? So
I don't think so.
the whole purpose that like Kellogg, the guy who created Kellogg's, he wanted to make like a very like plain bran flake that would curb children from masturbating.
No way.
Yes. That is 100% the reason that Kellogg's
You thought that
exists.
sugar was the reason?
No, other way around. It was plain as fuck. And then like
No, that's what I'm saying. He's saying you thought sugar was the reason kids were masturbating, so
Yeah.
he wanted to take that out.
there's like something about like them being like hyper and like it would give them energy, so they'd be like, oh, I've got to blow it off somehow. So they just
God damn.
just butter the corn. You know what I mean? You like that one?
I like that one, butter the corn.
But yeah, that's how breakfast cereal was created, and then it just became. They're like, let's load it with sugar, colorful characters, colorful colors, and dude, kids will eat it up. We'll make $1 billion.
I always see shit on Reddit about how like people from not America. What are you really surprised about? Like, that Americans just take for granted. And a lot of the time I see breakfast cereal. They're like, it's fucking like dessert.
Yeah, dude. It was wild, and that's the thing. It's like I love Raisin Bran. I love Special K. I love like not overly sweet cereals.
Mini wheats, bro. Even those though have a lot of sugar.
Yeah, but dude, you give me like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch at like 10:30 p.m. Dude, I've never had a more euphoric experience in my life.
I treat cereal like it's dessert. I'll have it after dinner.
Same. That's like the only thing I do. We go to Costco, and I always buy like the thing that's like the 2 bags of whatever, and I'm like that shit's gonna last me 6 months because I'm gonna eat one bowl a week
After dinner.
After
when
dinner.
I'm feeling it. Dude, I know. I rarely have cereal in the morning. When I have it most literally after dinner. Like not even just like randomly in the evening. It's like decidedly after I eat dinner.
Dude, I
So
wonder if
weird.
that's like a if that's like a common thing. Because I like never see people eating cereal for breakfast. It's always just like a mismatched thing, or it's like a oh man, I don't have any food in my house.
That too.
I'm forced to eat cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. It could be common. I mean, you know what's weird to me? What's always weird to me is seeing restaurants, like breakfast restaurants, that have like a bowl of cereal on the menu.
Yeah.
Like you can get a bowl of Lucky Charms. Like, why?
So
For $5?
there's a place in London on the East End called Spitalfields, which is like where Jack the Ripper did all of his ripping.
Oh shit.
And so it's like there's like Jack the Ripper tours. They'll take you like around the city to like
Right.
the literal exact spots where they found the bodies. Then like some of them are just like where there's a building now.
Sure.
So they're like, we can't go in there, but like 15 feet in there and 2 to the left was where they found the body.
Picture
like,
a mangled corpse.
yeah, exactly. And like the dude's wearing like a top hat and a
Yeah.
cape and he's like really into it.
Hell
Love
yeah.
that shit.
I love that.
I went on one of those. It was so much fun. But there's a place near it's either on or near Brick Lane, which is like a very famous spot in the East End that's like mostly like immigrant food, almost exclusively Bengali food, like that kind of like spicy curries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's a place there called the Serial Killer Cafe.
CEREAL.
Yes. And you go in and they have like all the cereals on the walls and you like mix and match into like giant bowls and then get to pick like what kind of milk you want too. So you just have like a feast of like whatever fucking
fire.
cereal. Yeah, dude.
That sounds like a dessert place, though.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't sound
exactly.
like, you know?
Right. That's like you go there. It's like you're going to buy a pastry. You're going to buy a cake. No, I'm going to go buy a 2-gallon bowl of cereal.
With like vanilla and chocolate milk swirled in there. Oh, that sounds good, man. I want cereal.
Throw some like chocolate syrup on top of it.
There's this place that I want to try. Maybe we can try it like on the except they don't have like food. It's like dessert.
Dude, we can do a dessert episode. That'd be fun.
I'd actually be down. You know,
Yeah,
just eat
dude.
a little before then and then do like a dessert episode.
Yeah.
God, what's it called?
We can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Is it Porto's?
No.
Okay, because Porto's is like a fucking LA staple.
Yeah. Porto's is great. And expensive, but it is
Yeah.
great. No, it's this place, tiny little North Valley.
Okay.
They make cereal milkshakes and cereal ice cream and shit like that, dude. And they have these crazy concoctions. Not all cereal, but like they have a big portion of their menu is like cereal-based desserts.
Yeah.
Dude.
That sounds incredible.
It
Like Rice
looks so
Krispie
good.
kind of stuff too. Fuck.
Fucking Captain Crunch milkshake
Damn.
with Oreo sprinkles and Cookie Crisp. Like, it looks fucking great.
There we go. That's one of our desserts for a dessert episode. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, we got to do that. Because that sounds... Because, dude, we are... not going to lie, we're running low on things within the general vicinity that we haven't done before.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start going like into the city.
Yeah.
Which is gonna just take so much longer.
I know. Or just, like, start trying different kinds of foods. You know? Like, different, like, desserts. Drinks.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
We'll do a dessert episode.
Dude, that'd be so much fun. We should start just like branching out in general like that.
Yeah.
Like just like,
I agree.
oh, let's do... I mean, what else is there other than food and dessert? So, hey, I don't know. Give us your suggestions in the comments
We'll figure it
below
out.
as to what you would like to see us eat.
What else is there besides food and dessert? Nothing else, man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only things that exist in the world, actually. You're either eating food or you're eating dessert and nothing else.
Everything could be a food.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we should definitely it's like Slurpee Land. It has a weird name, like Slushy Land. I think there's like only one of them. Like it's literally just this tiny little place
Sounds like an EDM festival.
on like it does on like Lancashire or something like North Valley. I don't know. We'll try it.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
Nats was right next to this place that I also really want to go. It wasn't a food place. You know, we could do we could do something with that. It's not food, but it's oh my god, now I'm so bad with names. I can't remember the name of it. I was literally just there like 20 minutes ago. It's like a
Describe it to me. We don't necessarily need the name.
sure. It's like a card / game shop.
Oh, fuck
D&D, Magic.
Oh, let's go.
40K.
Hell yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. It wasn't open. It opens at 2. But like, oh my, it looks incredible in there, dude. Just like fucking, they've got, you know, like all the figurines and all the like cards and the board games. It looks amazing.
It's not in Burbank, is it?
No, it's in Sherman Oaks. It's on.
So it's still around here. Hell yeah. Dude.
I told you about Frankensons, right? I think I might have.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
It was like
Enlighten
a
me.
huge
Again.
convention not even a convention. It's like takes place at a convention center, but it's like they're open, I think every week or every weekend.
Okay.
You go and it's just a fucking huge warehouse of like, it's where I got Tiny.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is that where you get 3D printed? Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
yes,
we need to go.
That sounds like a lot
incredible.
of fun.
I mean, they have life-size replicas of like video game characters, video game items, any fandom that you can imagine is there, and I really want to go again.
Dude, let's absolutely do that.
Yeah, it's
that
fucking
sounds like
cool.
a fucking blast. I want to get a tiny Brian.
Please.
Oh, tiny shirtless Brian.
Tiny shirtless Brian. We could put him right here. That could be just part of the set design.
We make a tiny set that we set in front of our set.
Oh my god.
Set.
We just zoom out. Our new intro is just zooming out. Starting, hey guys, it's me. Hey, Brian. Hey, Nick, it's Nick. It's Brian.
The new intro is them animated, like them like actually doing things,
That'd
and
be
then
crazy.
pull out. And
That'd be crazy. We're like, yo, what's good?
That'd be really funny.
Damn, that's a great idea.
I need to befriend more animators.
Yeah, no kidding. Frankensons.
Frankensons, okay. Like frankincense, but it's his sons.
Frankensons and Nomer. It would be really funny if it was like Frankensons and Murphs or something like that, you know?
like almost there.
Yeah.
It's like off-brand Bible.
Yeah.
You know? It's the Bible.
The Bible convention. Oh man, Frankensons and Murphs.
Dude, that's incredible.
Life-size Jesus replicas.
Dude, I love going to those places so much. It's just fun to like look at collectibles.
It's so cool.
Because I'm like, damn, these are expensive as hell. Like I can't really buy them, but like they're so cool. Look at them.
Dude, I really want to. Yeah, fuck. I don't know why I was thinking about it because I saw that shop, not GameStop. It wasn't a GameStop.
Like SHOPPE.
Yeah,
Shop.
Shoppy.
Like they sell vitamins, but for your minis.
Yeah, exactly.
Type. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
dude, I follow a lot of like mini, like commissioners, like artists and stuff like that.
That like paint them or put them together for you.
Yeah.
Or
So
something?
like you'll be like, hey, I want this character doing this kind of a thing painted in this scheme, and then they'll go and do it and then like send it to you. It's like $300 for like a 40K mini, like really expensive, but like
crazy.
Dude, the artistry is insane.
Oh yeah.
And like when you see it blown up, like on like an Instagram thing, you're like, damn, that's clean as hell. But then when you remember that it's like 2 inches tall,
yeah,
you're like, shit.
Damn, that's so cool.
Someone's able to put that much detail into something that's the size of like half of my thumb.
I can't even fucking. I mean, I can barely draw on like a piece of paper. Like I can't like the detail that you have to fine motor skills. To,
yeah, dude.
I can't do it.
There's a Twitch streamer who is like, he's a mini painter, and he's like, I make my living like just doing doing convention like training courses.
Yeah.
And like doing commissions, like that's what he does.
Wow.
And like I'm in his Discord server, and it's just like so wholesome. Everyone's just like, "Hey guys, like give me some CNC on this," and they're like, "Oh, dude, this looks so great. Maybe try doing this next time." And I'm just like, critiques and comments. Comments and critiques, whatever.
Gotcha.
But so it's like, you know, like give me whatever.
Yeah.
And so like people are just like, dude, this is great. And like there's some like that are like kids in there, and everyone just like always just boosts them
cute,
so
man.
high. It's so cute.
That's fucking wild. I love that.
Yeah.
I love these like little corners of the world that's just fandoms that you just don't know about. Like there's so many ways to make money. There's so many things that people are into. It's nuts.
Dude, and I feel like that's the sad part is that we have to like monetize these things that we love. You know, like they don't become a hobby anymore. It does become your job. But like, you know, if that's going to be way more preferable to like sitting in a cubicle for like, for like 70 hours a week, you know, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I know. No kidding. It is tough though, that like line between like, okay, I used to do this for fun and now I really only do it for work. It's like, it's a very blurry line. It's pretty tough to kind of work your way around that. But, you know, people do it, you know. It's obviously not unheard of. Like, you know, it's just very, it's really, it can lead to burnout.
Yeah. For sure,
which
dude.
Sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I almost entirely stopped doing photography for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like the first thing I did was something for one of our buddies like a couple months ago. And that was like the first thing I've done and the last thing I've done in like two and a half years.
Yeah. Did it feel good though?
It felt really good.
Yeah.
I won't lie. But I was like,
You almost kind of need that break and that kind of like, okay, I'm decidedly taking a step back from this, so that when you do it again, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
you like reignite that.
Even if it's just like a one-off, you're like, I love that.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's nice too, like if you do come back to it and you do get that feeling because you're like, oh yeah, like I do really like this.
Yeah.
Like it is something that I want to do.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because it's easy to conflate like being burnt out with like, why do I hate doing this thing that I love?
Yeah.
Because it's not that. It's just like the fucking... You need a break.
Like, hey man, you've been doing this every day for 6 years. You should probably
just
like
chill.
Yeah, just a little bit. Go take a deep breath.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I had a picture of something that I was gonna talk about. Oh, dude, I haven't been getting my mail. Okay, so I signed up for this thing on the USPS website called like Informed Delivery. I don't know if you heard of that. Where it's like, if you guys don't know, they'll send you an email every day with like photo scans of the document of the like letter, not the actual documents, but the letters and packages that you're going to get on any given day. So like you get an email from the postal service in the morning, like, hey, you're going to get this in the mail and this in the mail. And you know exactly what you're going to get. No fucking surprises.
Dude, just such an absolutely wonderful service.
Yeah, it's great.
So good.
Right? Because I'm like, do I need to go to the mailbox today? Do I not? You know, like it's, then you know. So I've been, for the past 2 weeks, I've been getting a lot of things sent to this new apartment because I've had to like update my address. And so they're like, all right, we're going to send you a packet confirming your like, I'll just like.
Have you gone to the DMV and like change over your address yet?
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll probably go in the middle of the week or something, but
I went online too to do it and it was like, all right, yeah, like do all these things, fill out these forms. And then it's like when you finish it and you submit like the change of address request and stuff like that, it goes, cool. Print these out and take them to the DMV.
Why did I just do that?
Yeah. I was like, what? You saved me 3 minutes of filling it out at the DMV. I'm still going to stand in line for 3 hours.
I know. It's so pointless. Yeah, I do need to do. There are like certain things that I'm like really dreading putting off doing a change of address for. So anyways, I've been seeing in my inbox in my fucking email like, oh, I'm supposed to get this and this and this today. And I go to my mail, nothing. I'm like, okay, maybe... They just didn't hit it every day for the past like week and a half. No, like not even like filler mail, like fucking ads or anything.
You're not getting all the fucking election ads and stuff?
Yeah, nothing in my inbox. I'm like, in my mailbox, sorry. It's like, this is weird because I know for a fact I'm supposed to be getting these things. And what I was worried about, I was going to call the post office tomorrow because I'm waiting on my deposit check.
Oh yeah, okay.
Whatever from my old apartment.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that like maybe it's the guy who lived here before me, like coming to get his mail every day and not even checking and just grabbing all of the mail. Like that's what I was worried about. I'm like, fuck. Well, what if there's like a check?
But doesn't he have to like turn in the keys and stuff when you leave?
Yeah, but it's so easy to make a copy.
Yeah,
of it.
that's fair. That's a good point.
Grocery store and make a copy of your key. Especially like an old school key like these are. So that's what I was concerned about. I was like, man, like I think something's happening. I'm not getting any mail. So yesterday I went out to get the mail one more time. I'm like, I'm going crazy. And I look and there's nothing in there. And then there's a big bill, but not even it's a piece of paper. Like, of course, this wasn't sent out in an email because the lady who runs this place doesn't have an email. So it's like printed out on a tiny piece of paper, right? Just like taped to the wall next to the fucking mailboxes.
Oh my god,
it says,
dude.
FYI, you may have noticed that you weren't getting any mail for the past 2 weeks. And I was like, okay.
We're holding it hostage.
Yeah, it's like the U.S. Postal Service, they printed that out. The U.S. Postal Service, they noticed that it wasn't locking. Your mailbox wasn't locking or something. So they have been holding all your mail until we get a new lock. Which I guess, good on them.
Okay, that's kind of nice.
That they noted that the mail officer, dude, postal worker.
There you go. Like mailman?
Yes.
Well, mail person, I guess.
Noticed that and like decided to hold the mail because fucking, if that's just part of your job, I would just be like, oh, fuck it, whatever, they'll figure it out. Well, so all my mail is being held hostage.
Yeah, and the weird thing too is like, so they do that in like buildings like this, but they don't do that for like houses. Like your mailbox, you just pop it open.
Right. That's the other thing. It's just like you can walk in any residential neighborhood and just.
Yeah. Right.
So why does it? Why now? This is like I don't know. Super weird. So
maybe it's like a local thing. Maybe it's like I don't know if that's how that postal service works, but
I don't either. I don't know how it works either. But yeah, I haven't been. They've been holding mail and packages for 2 weeks. I mean, you can go pick them up, but like we didn't know until yesterday or 2 days ago that that was even happening.
Yeah, so that's your whole building because the whole thing won't close and lock.
Yeah, damn. There's only 12, maybe 12 units in this building, but still.
Yeah, that's a significant amount of people not.
It's a lot of people not getting their mail and not knowing, right? I guess
right.
I could have been proactive and called the postal service. But
I love when they like just leave something near it because like yesterday. Megan and I, we always like go smoke like out by this little smoking circle, so we're not like near any of the buildings. And as we're coming back, we noticed that there's a thing from the LA County like security, or like the like the not the weights and measures, but like the code people.
The code people.
So it's like
code enforcement.
Yeah, thank you. It's taped to like the
LACE, Los Angeles Code Enforcement.
Yeah, I like that. So there's like a pillar right here, and then like our gate, and then you walk through the gate into the buildings. On the pillar, like to the right of it, is taped a thing from the code enforcement. Yeah, and it's like during our last inspection, we noticed things in your building that could be hazardous to the health of the people who live here, and we were like, "Oh, good,
nice."
But
we're not going to tell you what they are, but just be aware. Look for any adverse signs of health.
It was like a packet.
Oh.
So like you like take it off and like go through it, and it's literally like detailed, itemized, like everything that is wrong. And they're like, you have until
posted this?
Yeah. And they're like, you have until this date to fix them. And if we come and they're not finished, like you're
so
like,
this was
we're gonna
for
find
the administration of the building, but why wouldn't they?
I was like, I like that they didn't put it next to the leasing office. They put it right here. Right. They were like, everybody's going to see it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, code enforcement.
Yeah, fucking, they should know if your building manager is not doing their job. Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
And the whole thing is mostly because like our two gates that like open into like the buildings themselves, one of them just like will never open or close. So like you'll always find it just like propped open, which is great because people just drive in all the time. Yeah. And then you also have like times where like your button to like open it just won't work. So like Megan and I, we literally came back from something at like 10:30 at night, and the gate wouldn't open. And there's a line of like 12 people that live in our building just like behind us, and we're like, "Yo, anybody else want to give it a shot and stuff?" So they go up, they're like typing in their things, like doing it through their phones, trying to do it. Nothing. And we're like, "What the fuck?" So we like call our like emergency thing, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get someone out there like as soon as possible." And like luckily enough, somebody was leaving, so we all just went in the exit. Which is what a lot of people do, which is probably why they're
like those strips, because I know there's an apartment complex down the road that has, it's called Ava actually. It's like the Ava apartment complexes. All of them have this. Shit. You cannot go in the exit. They have those like one-way spikes.
Yeah, dude. If ours can't even make the gate work properly, you think they're gonna have a fucking spike strip?
Right.
True, but dude, yeah, that was rough. So like our building management's just dropping the ball, man.
Absurd. It's absurd. That's like the one complaint everyone has. It's like the one job that every building manager has, right? Like if you're gonna make this your job, right? Like be fucking good at it. People literal livelihoods are at stake here, like are hanging in the balance, you know?
And it's also like you live here, dude.
Yeah,
like you live in this building. God. Like why would you not try to like make everybody happy? Because you're gonna see them every day.
I know. It's crazy how penny pinchy they all. I mean, just like across the board, because like you're collecting so much money from them.
Oh yeah, dude.
One person's month's rent could cover like so much of the expenses that you need to do. And you're collecting hundreds.
Yeah.
Fuck landlords, dude. It's insane.
Dude, you ever wake up in the morning and like look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, fuck, that's what I look like?
Oh, dude, yeah.
The last 3 weeks have just been a lot. So like my eyes have like just like been so like droopy. Yeah. So like I woke up like 2 days ago, looked in the mirror, and I was like the bags under my eyes. I was like, damn, you could slap
shit's a designer, man.
Yeah, dude, slap an LV on that. Yeah. Sell them.
$1 million. Holy shit. I mean, when I wake up, my whole closet is sliding glass doors, and I look up and I'm like, Granted, it's nice because I get a little buffer first because I can't fucking see. So I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna put them on, and then I'm like, oh.
That's always like my favorite thing with Megan is like when we wake up in the morning, her eyesight's so bad, dude. Yeah. Like I don't know if you saw my Instagram story a little while ago, but she like got new prescriptions for glasses. Thicky, dude, they're like it's absolutely they're real things, bro. Straight up, like they put 2 Coke bottles on her eyes, and they're like, "Can you see?" And she was like,
"Yes, I can."
But dude, like she'll wake up in the morning and just be like, like can't see anything unless it's like right here. And so like we'll like go into the bathroom to like get ready, so we're like brushing her teeth and stuff. Puts her glasses on and like her hair is all fucked up and she's like, oh my god. She'll always just do like a thing, and then she'll like bounce a little bit to like make it like flop around. It's so much fun.
That's so good. Yeah, I'm quite blind. We're probably about the same amount of blind, me and her.
Yeah, I think hers is like
she might be even worse actually.
It's like a 3.75.
Yeah,
and one.
I'm around there. I think float around the 3.5, 4.0s. Really? You know how loud that shit has to be to hear it from back here?
Holy shit! Yeah,
God damn.
We're probably so there's a major road directly behind you, but like 500 feet.
Yeah.
Like a good distance. Yeah. And then you have buildings in between.
And it's right next to a stoplight, too.
Yeah.
So it's not like people are, dude, holy shit.
That dude just like peeled out in a residential neighborhood.
Wow,
what
was
are you
loud.
doing?
I cannot
Holy
believe
shit,
that.
Bro.
I simply cannot believe that.
Welcome to LA, everybody. Everybody buys 2 expensive cars that they lease and then they burn out.
And then they cut the mufflers off and then they're just fucking...
Oh God, dude, I'm breaking into the...
Break it.
I'm breaking into the muffin.
Breaking the muffin. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh. Wow. Oh, dude. Clean separation. Damn, that's a muff, dude.
That is a solid mufferino right there.
Absolute muff.
Dude, all right, maiden voyage, let's go.
Diving muff. Wow. Fucking unhinging that jaw.
No, I straight up did. I heard it pop.
Yeah, I heard it pop too. I heard like, Jesus, how is it?
Really good.
Fuck yeah.
It's a little dry.
Yeah, I love a little dry banana nut muffin.
But it's really good.
Yeah.
It tastes nice.
You telling me a banana nutted in this muffin?
You telling me that I'm about to have little bananas running around my house?
Little bananas?
Bananas.
Bananas.
I forgot what word I was going to say, and so I found it halfway through saying the word.
I do that, dude. Little bananas running around.
Dude, I'll just mispronounce shit all the time. Every time Megan and I mispronounce something, we'll just both look at each other and like say it back to them. So like
That's
bananas.
So good.
Yeah, bananas.
Bananas.
Yeah. Okay.
Have little bananas.
We're just like, fuck.
I got a piano that plays itself.
That's still one of my fucking favorite Rick Ross sayings. Of all the Rick Ross sayings, you know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Of all three of them.
Of all three of them.
I got a piano that plays itself.
The impression's pretty good.
Thank you.
Like that.
I got a piano that plays itself.
Can someone rip all of those out? And,
I got a podcast that films itself.
Bro, yeah, literally, I'm the editor. Why don't I just do that? I'm an idiot.
Yeah, do that, bro. Just fucking buy one. So EDC Las Vegas was last weekend, brother. And
what does EDC stand for? Electric Daisy something?
You got it? What?
Collective?
It's like an event. It's like
this
is the thing you go to.
Electric Daisy Celebration?
No, hard C. Think merry-go-round.
Carousel?
No, that was a misleading clue. Sorry. Think Big Top. Nah, see that then you're gonna say circus.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I'm picking really bad. Okay, think empty mall parking lot. A little event that goes up there and gets taken down over the weekend.
Carnival.
Yes.
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Electric Daisy
I've literally never known that. I didn't think it was an acronym until like a year ago.
Yeah,
I was
really?
like, oh, EDC. That's just what it is. No, I'm an idiot, dude. I never knew it was.
Idiot. That's what I am. Yeah.
Idiot.
Idiot. EDC. Idiot.
Yeah.
EDC. Idiot.
Tell your story, damn it.
So EDC was last weekend. For those of you who might not know, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of the word EDC before.
They do them like all over, right?
Yeah, the main one is in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Though that was like the first one. It's been going on for the longest, and now they have them in Orlando and like Mexico City.
Hell yeah,
I think, but like it's mostly Vegas is like the EDC.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, Vegas is like caters to the ultra rich, and this is no exception. As far as like alcohol goes and bottle service and all that stuff. You can get all that still at this festival. People were posting their receipts. Did you see that shit?
Oh, I think I did.
Yeah, dude. I got a picture of it.
Oh, dude.
Fucking absurd. So
Yeah.
someone posted a receipt of their
fuck,
fucking
dude.
like bottle service that they got at this festival, and if we can have a little drum roll please for how much they spent. $277,519.39.
That is one night. That is just alcohol.
That's like 5 hours.
What is the most expensive single bottle on there?
Most expensive single bottle is an Ace of Spades 3 liter for 25 grand, but they got 4 of them. So they spent 100 grand. That's the most expensive line item. 4 of those.
One of those bottles. One of them.
Car.
One of them is worth more than my vehicle.
It's fucking insane.
And they drank that.
They drank
in
4. They drank 4.
They drank 4 of them. They drank 4 of my car. They melted down my car 4 times, and they drank it.
Wait, you know what? No, that's not
no.
the most expensive one.
Oh no.
Ace Rosé, 90 grand. One bottle. Holy shit.
I straight
dude.
up just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
They paid $25,000 of tax. They paid an admin fee, 9% of $20,800.
Do you tip?
They paid a 20% service charge of $47,000. The bartender made more than the DJs.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Holy
dude.
shit, man.
I mean, how does like
The total? Oh, they tipped on top of that too. The total came out to $323,848.
Bro, that's like a weekend party. That's one night of a weekend party.
That's one night of a 3-day festival.
And you spent more than most people in this country spend on their homes, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That has to be like a company, right? Why would a company go to EDC? Never mind.
No, dude, I think that there's just fucking whales there. You know, there's just people who go and that's what they want to do is they want to spend money and they want to flex and they whatever. Like, there's just so much. I don't know. I don't know who has this much money, but people do, I guess. Fucking A. $47,000 tip. I would quit my job right there. That's
No, I'd be like,
insane.
yo, hire me next year.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't need
guess,
to work
right?
until then. Well, I mean, most people do.
Right.
not. I shouldn't say
Damn,
that, but
crazy, dude. Yeah.
absolutely
So
absurd, dude.
they bought
What
30
are these things? Can somebody in the comments, even though I know I can Google it, I have the combined history of human knowledge at my fingertips. Someone in the comments, please tell me what the fuck any of these bottles are.
They bought a bottle of Clase Azul Reposado for $1,995. Thank you.
felt good.
They bought 2 bottles of Absolute Elixir at 1.75 liters for $3,300. They
Of
bought
Absolute, dude?
36 water buckets. I don't know what like I'm guessing it's just like has some water.
Oh, so
bottles.
you have to pay for water in Las Vegas?
You have to pay for water in Las Vegas.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You'd have to irrigate it
They
out there.
spent $3,000 on water. They bought a bucket of Red Bull, four Red Bulls buckets. So I'm guessing a bucket has probably 10 bottles in it, 10 bottles of water, 10 Red Bulls. If I had to guess, maybe less actually. Red Bull bucket is $75. They bought 4 of those. A bucket of Red Bull for $75? And then an Ace of Spades Rosé, 2 more Ace of Spades Rosé. Just fucking insane.
They bought rosé for like $20,000.
Imagine spending
you're drinking grape
$3,000
juice.
on water, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, like,
I spend $200 on water every month.
yeah, exactly. There you go. You could water your neighborhood for a year with that.
Yeah, over a year. Dude,
Over a year.
God,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's really insane. So that's Vegas for you.
And these are just people like hanging out. Like they're like not even like VIPs or like agents or something like that being like treated to some shit. Like this is like just some dude balling out.
I'm guaranteed it's some dude balling out.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. Because all the agents and all the whatever, they're either getting most of their shit for free or they have enough common sense to not spend $300. I mean, like, that's just reckless. This is a reckless amount of money.
Yeah. You know that dude like got the thing and he like looked at everybody and he pulled out the fucking metal Amex.
The
and he was
platinum
like,
card or the black card. Which one is better, black or platinum? That's like the
I mean,
top.
I would assume platinum, right?
Platinum's the top.
Platinum's
Black's
just like
the
an
top.
expensive
It's one of
metal.
those. Yeah.
Black is a color.
That's true, but I think those I don't know which one of those is like the one you have to be like you have to have a high net worth to even get considered for the card.
Meanwhile, I'm like judging between like 3 different Chase cards of like this one gives me 2%, but this one gives me 3%.
Yeah. But only 1% on travel. But
no, I travel 4 times a year.
Right,
maybe.
so maybe that's the one. Anyways, yeah,
Jesus Christ,
$323,000, $848.39.
That is absolutely absurd, dude.
Yep, that's Vegas for you.
Whew. I can feel the dry heat all the way over here, man.
I know, right?
It's like emulating from your phone.
I used to spend a lot of time in Vegas with the Emoji Project.
Do the fucking emoji.
And now it's we talked about this a little before the pod, exchanged some details that cannot be said on the pod, but it's coming back, y'all. I am getting under the helmet once more.
The helmet that you can't fucking see.
The helmet that you can barely see out of, that I have to hold like this.
Y'all need to redesign that shit.
New helmets,
put like a camelback in there.
I know. Something.
Like build it into the top.
Ooh,
so that it like comes down to like a little spigot.
It's literally, it's a construction helmet built like with just plastic around. It's so goofy, man. But
it's my favorite photo of like you in this project is the one of like you DJing, but by like lifting it forward. It's so funny, dude.
So fucking hilarious. So yeah, that secret project that I did for a while that I think I talked about probably last year on the pod.
So it wasn't like super secret.
Nah, not really secret. I told anyone I could. It was fucking hilarious, but it was a secret. And it's like I DJ'd in short sleeves, so it was a secret, but not really.
If you're gonna look at a photo, you're gonna see all of his fucking prism tattoos and be like, oh, that's the guy.
I know this guy. So anyways, after 2 years of like no call, because they kicked me out basically. I get a call this week, like less than a week ago. On Tuesday, I believe, and it's the guy who contacted me at first about the project, and he's like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, what the fuck is up?" And he basically, I'll spare all the details, but he launches into this apology basically, and he's like, listen, we brought someone on who thought that they knew what was best for the project. They ended up bringing on a shitload of other people, and there were just so many competing voices. It ended up you getting kicked out, whatever. So he's like, he hired 2 TikTok stars that he's like, he thought that the social media
stars or stars.
No, like stars.
Okay,
like people with a small TikTok following that no one would. Everyone has a small TikTok following at this point, dude. It's fucking 2022. So he hired this new. They brought in a new manager who wanted to completely change things up, go a completely different route with the music, the brand, the sound. Hires 2 kids who have TikTok accounts because he thought that the social media presence was going to be more important than the music.
Wow, dude, it's almost like these people who are. This is like the Fire Festival.
Oh yes, thing. It's literally like
you
that.
just overpromise and super underdeliver.
Yeah. So he had all these big plans, whatever. Those kids ended up not doing anything with the project, so he gave it to 2 other kids who like also did nothing with the project. But it's like not to the fault of the kids. It's like they had like 20 different people telling them what they should be doing, but not receiving any deadlines, not receiving any like, oh, hey, like check-ins, nothing. They were just like given this fucking project that I had built for 2 years. Whatever. And
he was like, yo, these TikTok stars, they're gonna fucking know how to market this shit.
Right. And
that's a marketing degree right there.
Exactly.
Every million TikTok followers you get a marketing degree.
One bachelor's.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just mail it to you. TikTok's like, here you go.
Okay, congrats, you passed. You want to go for your master's? Hit 5 million.
Dude, that's the fucking YouTube plaque for TikTok. It's just a fucking degree.
It's a degree. Hanging it on the wall behind you when you do your shit.
You're legally obligated, contractually obligated to have it visible in everything.
Every TikTok. So the guy who originally contacted me, who was like he was my friend. He's like a friend of mine. We became friends. He was the other emoji. Because
there are only 2.
There were only 2. I was one of them. He was the other one. He apologizes, whatever. He's like, yeah, man, I really just didn't know what was best for this project. This guy said he did, so I just kind of let him take the fucking driver's wheel, and I apologize for that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, can I bring you out to Ohio this weekend where he lives? And I was like, sure. So he buys me a ticket to Ohio for Thursday night through Saturday morning.
Yo, man, let me treat you. Come out to Ohio.
Right, exactly. Yo, let me show you what the fuck is good here. And I was like,
welcome to Cincinnati, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking boom town.
We got two professional sports teams here.
Is Boomtown Cleveland or is it Cincinnati?
I don't think Boomtown is Cincinnati. I've never heard of Boomtown actually.
Cincinnati has the chili though.
The chili?
Yeah,
I like
the
that.
Skyline chili. That's Cincinnati, right?
That's Cincinnati?
Yeah. They just
You
put
know
chili on
much more
spaghetti.
about Spagooter. I don't know anything about these cities. You know more than I do.
Wow.
So flies me out. He's like, yeah, like apologize, whatever. I can tell this guy is so sincere about it. Like truly, like this guy was like
really turned himself around.
really turned himself around. Like whatever, like great.
Love
Great
that,
for him.
man.
Love that guy. He's a great guy. We got even like very close this weekend. Like we were just basically like venting to each other and like really, it was like a therapy session. It was like a weekend therapy session. It was like very, this guy's great. He runs this event company now. So he kind of took me to like these 2 shows that he was throwing over the weekend and whatever. It was a lot of fun. I had a point to this. I had a whole point to this. I'll get there. Anyways,
I'll find it.
So, no, this wasn't the point. But it reminded me because of Vegas. So he's like, he does like the marketing and the whatever of this event company. And, he was telling me about this festival that they're throwing. And like, he's like, I think I'm going to put emoji on it. Just like, for fun to see where we're at. He's like, just for fun. I was like, yeah, man, sounds like a good idea, whatever. And then we kind of talked about revamping the project, yada, yada. So he's like, so it's like a 3-day festival. Here's the headliners. And I was like, man, if you don't mind me asking, like, how much, since now you can see all the numbers and shit, for a headliner like this, like, what does that run you? So the headliners were 7 Lions. Fuck me.
And wait, this was in Vegas?
No. This is in Kentucky. This is going to be in Kentucky because his event company is throwing it. 7 Lions. Zed's Dead.
Okay.
All right, hold up.
So I mean, like acts that people do really want to see.
Big acts. 7 Lions.
That's kind of dope.
Zed's Dead. Ganja White Night.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's actually kind of dope for him to be able to like pull those people. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's great. The lineup itself is also really stacked. I mean, they've got fucking Getter, Miha.
Getter's still making music?
Getter's still making, surprisingly,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
They got a lot of people. The 3 headliners, if you had to guess, they all charge around the same price. How much do you think? And this is, mind you, this is an absolute B market. This is Kentucky, Sparta, Kentucky, at the Kentucky Speedway.
Sparta, Kentucky, dude. Holy shit.
How much do you think it costs to book 7 Lions at the Kentucky Motor Speedway in a B market, like undeniably B market, maybe even C market for a festival, for one day, for an hour of playing music?
For an hour of playing music, $25,000.
Try again.
What am I?
Just try again. I'm not going to tell you what direction.
God damn it. Fuck, do I go up or down?
I'll give you 2 more guesses.
I'll say 32,000.
One more guess.
And then for the last one, I'm just gonna fuck this one. $70,000.
$150,000.
No way, dude.
Yes.
What?
Dude.
The fuck?
I know. I had
For an hour worth of work?
My mind was blown. I had no idea how much I knew DJs made a lot of money. Had no idea it was this much money. $150,000 for a B market festival, plus a long list of demands. 5-star hotel rooms for every member of the touring crew, blah, 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 all this and this and this, plus hospitality. And then you have the audacity to ask for fucking socks on your rider. Dude, every DJ asks for socks on their rider.
That's such a weirdly specific thing.
Yeah.
Why? Just because you get sweaty up there?
Because you can just toss them away. That's like the one thing nobody wants to pack and everyone like loses on tour, so they just ask for socks on their rider.
That's actually pretty smart.
It's smart, yeah, for sure. But you're gonna make $150,000 for an hour of this,
dude. That's fucking crazy, dude. How many of those dudes that like go up there are like actually fully like mixing, and how many are literally just like queuing, playing?
I don't know, man. It's really tough to say. I mean, like, look, I get it. I get knowing your worth. I get like people are coming to see you. The festival's making a shitload of money. Like, yeah, that's
and it is you getting paid for the years of time that you put into making these songs and all this other stuff.
I get it. Like,
more stuff factors into it.
I'm not saying you don't deserve it. It's just an obscene amount of money.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Disgusting.
And if that's like B tier, you're not even in like S tier shit.
Yeah.
Once you get to that point, even if you're not a headliner.
Right.
If you're still like just a main supporting act. Like,
Yeah.
And you do what, maybe a festival every couple of weeks, dude? Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Guys are raking in close to, $5-6 mil a year. Just off touring, too. That's not even merch. That's not sounds, royalties, streaming, all that shit.
The one thing I will say, though, is that's got to be, like, fucking hard.
Oh, yeah.
To just constantly be touring and stuff. That sounds awful.
I can't even imagine, dude. But I would do it for $6 million.
Oh, dude, I would do a lot of things for $6 million.
Yeah.
Riding in a fucking, like, plush tour bus and staying in 5-star hotels and partying every weekend. Yeah, dude, I think I could do that.
I think I could do that. Yeah.
I think I could do that.
I think I could get away with that. Yeah, so my mind was absolutely fucking blown when he told me that. I was expecting, 20, 30 grand, which would already be a shitload of money. Nope.
Bro,
6 times more than that.
Oh my God, dude. That's absurd. So, like, a headliner at EDC, what would you, like, estimate?
Dude, like fucking, I don't know, like an Excision or something at a festival like that.
Would Millennium headline?
Millennium would have, I'd say probably, dude, Diplo for a weekend in Vegas gets 300 grand for like a 2 shows in a weekend in Vegas. So I would say probably close to $500,000, if not over, for a headliner at EDC.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. For an hour to an hour and a half of just like, playing your music. Like it's like DJing's not hard. Like, sorry, it's not hard to do.
The actual musicianship that goes into making the songs, very difficult. 100%. You got to learn that shit.
DJing itself, brother. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons on them shits. The only 2 you need: play, stop, and then that little fader, the little volumes. Ooh, fade this song in. Ooh. It beat matches for you. It tells you all the shit you're playing. It tells you when the song's ending. It tells you when the best part to come in is. Maybe a little effects knob. Like, maybe the fucking mic. Hey guys, that's 7 buttons you need to know for $300,000.
That's insane, dude. Dude, the funny thing about that too is like you think about it, and you're like, okay, cool. Let's give them headphones so that they can really hear their mix. First of all, how fucking well are you going to hear that
Dude, not
standing on that stage?
I know.
And 2, nobody ever puts those on. And they're always just around their neck.
I know. And then they'll go like 1 cup at a time. It's like, you can do it visually. They show the waveforms on these fucking huge screens. You don't need your headphones at this point.
Also, you're only going to listen to one side of the mix. Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I've never been able to, whenever we DJ'd, I've never been able to hear because the fucking stage monitors are so loud.
Yeah.
And the whole point of this is to like put the headphones on. And there's like a cue button that you can hit. So like even when the volume's down and the audience doesn't hear it, you can hear it. So like you can, mix, like line it up and fade it in on beat. But it does it for you now. The software will do it for you. If you turn on the sync button, you can use your eyeballs more than your ears, which you're supposed to do anyways. Like that's just like the rule is like use your eyes, not your ears.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my God.
Also absurd that there's literally software that's just like, hey man, start it now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
I
insane.
love that.
It's so cool. But yeah, so that blew my mind. I could not believe it. But yeah, anyways, they showed me around. We went to a couple of shows that he threw. Eptic. I don't know if you've heard of Eptic. He's a pretty cool little dubstep DJ.
It sounds way too close to septic.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, bro.
Dude, I love the names of dubstep DJs. They're either like really goofy or like they're like fucking so complicated and like they sound like futuristic diseases or some shit. The lineup of this show
that's the next pandemic.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Pandemic.
The Eptic pandemic.
Yeah, dude.
The Pandeptic. So it was Eptic, Leotrix, Uber, and Neonix.
What was the one before Uber?
Leotrix.
That sounds like a fucking children's yogurt mascot.
It does, man. Or a Pokemon evolution. Yeah. So it was cool. It was a cool show, but yeah, man,
They paid them 150 grand.
They paid these guys. So this was the package for the tour, right? So they're all on a tour. They're all on a bus together. This is just welcome to the Price Hour. I don't know if this is interesting or not. I thought it was very interesting because I had no idea.
I love this shit because I have no concept of what any of it is.
Yeah.
So like hearing it and setting the bar at that point is just wild to me.
So this was crazy to me. So they're on a routed tour. It's Eptic's tour, and all these guys are like support on the tour, and it's like I think it's like 30, 40 dates. It's like a lot of dates, like back to back, like for 2 months.
Jesus.
For 2 months straight.
Okay.
And so with a tour like this, they package it all together, and like you get a certain amount of money. The headliner gets like a certain amount of money, and then like obviously that none of it goes to the openers though. Like they have their own contracts that they negotiate. I don't know who pays them. I don't know where that comes from, honestly.
So does the opener's contract go separately to the venues, or does those contracts go to the headliners and then
I think they go separately to the venues.
Okay,
at least when we went on that tour that we were support on, that's what I'm basing this off of, is just experience. It could be different for other tours and stuff, but I'm sure they're pretty much all like this. Is like the headliner gets the same amount of money for every single show. Mm-hmm. Openers get the same amount of money for every show. If he sells out, he gets a bonus.
Cool.
So for 36 dates, and mind you, they have expenses like the bus and like the gas and the
paying their crew,
right, and the crew and shit. So like this isn't net by any means, but the same amount for every date. This guy on a 36 run tour. This is just like, and playing like 500 to 1,000 cap rooms, like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
$20,000 a show. $20,000 for 30 shows, $600,000 net, obviously. Not net, sorry, gross.
Yeah.
But dude.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Insane.
I am in the wrong line of work.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, how the fuck? Crazy.
God damn,
fucking
dude.
Insane.
Oh, every time I think about it, I'm just like, man, yeah, like editors get paid so much money, like to do all this thing for like X amount of time. And I was like, bro, you could literally just go like push a couple of buttons on a weekend and make $25,000.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing?
I know, man. It's
also the fact that I'm not a musician, but whatever.
It's just like, it's so crazy that when you get into specifics of each industry like this, I mean, like film, music, whatever, the people who like, not even like the J-Los of the world or the Brad Pitts or whatever, like who obviously are making insane amounts of money. It's just like these people that you would never expect. Like, what the,
Yeah. You don't have like any of the notoriety or the fame, so you're not getting like harassed and shit in public, but you're still making a dumb amount of money. That's like that's like the lovely place to be.
Yeah.
Is to like be like the lead on like a Netflix show for like 4 years.
Right.
That's the greatest place to be. You make a dumb amount of money and nobody knows who you are. Yeah. It's great.
That's so fucking...
It's
like crazy.
That's like the one thing that's like has always like bummed me out about like streaming and YouTube is that like these people, I'm like, yeah, like, they're kind of like minor celebrities, but since like everybody gets to see so close to them, they do not get like a moment's peace.
Exactly.
And it sounds terrible because you're still making good money, but you're not making like dumb money.
Right.
I mean, unless you're like a Mr. Beast or some shit, I suppose. But,
sure.
It's crazy, dude. I would never want that. No. I would never want to have to worry about going to a supermarket and have somebody be like, hey man, can I get a picture? Like, nah man, I'm buying dollar ramen.
Yeah.
Like, walk away.
Kid, I'm not having a good day right now. But having to act like you always are, because otherwise then fucking slander and whatever and the media and shit. Dude, can't even imagine.
Gross. The entirety of Act 2, I still haven't finished this muffin yet.
That's all right. It was a lot of flabbergasting in Act 2.
That's true. My mouth was mostly agape the entire time.
Twas a gape. My mouth was fucking gape. Dude, I was still laughing. I was thinking about that Scottish band label all week. It shit was fucking hilarious. Dude. Open up the fucking page. Let me see those fucking hands in the air. I need everybody to jump on the count of 3.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That was weird.
I need everybody to fucking jump.
I just made fucking Lucky from the Lucky Charms commercials.
Literally.
I just made a stereotype.
They're after me sick beats. Let's see what I wanted to
I'm going to use these sick beats to distract these children while I steal their cereal. What an insane concept. He's wearing like fucking shutter shades because it's 2009 again for some reason.
Shutter shades, dude. I was obsessed with those. I had like 7 pairs. They're so impractical.
Oh yeah, dude.
It gave me a headache every time I wore them because I was trying to like...
Did you drive with that shit? You're going to get arrested.
Yeah, fucking no.
That's the same as drinking like 3 beers.
It literally, dude, you're like...
You turn off 50% of your vision. Like,
I wore them at school, man. It was...
I remember that era, dude.
It was embarrassing. Like, it's like, what the fuck is my problem? I don't know.
We're all trying to find ourselves, You were trying to find yourself by hiding behind 50% covered shades. It's fine.
Shutter shades, man. What a fucking weird...
I dissociated a lot in high school, too. I get it.
I hated high school. That was the worst. What are we going to wrap with? Oh, I found it. I didn't look into this at all.
That's a great way to start that.
I'm just going to... Because I didn't feel like I needed to. Because I thought the headline kind of spoke for itself.
You got enough of it? Okay.
I got enough, and I didn't really care to look into it anymore because, holy shit, it's just so funny, and I've heard so many of these stories. But, like, Seth Green, the actor.
From It.
Seth Green he was in It?
Yeah, he was in the original
Oh, yeah.
the TV movie.
The Tim,
John Ritter.
Tim, what's his name? Not Tim Allen.
You can do this.
Tim, right? Tim something?
Yeah. You're close. It's a food.
Pineapple?
Tim Pineapple. Yeah,
Tim?
bro.
Oh, stop. What's it start with?
C.
Curry.
There it is.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Attaboy.
Yeah. I was like, Tim Cook?
The
That doesn't
fucking
seem right.
legend.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Tim Curry.
God, what a guy.
So Seth Green, that Seth Green, you know,
Nothing else. He's done nothing else.
he's done nothing else. I saw this headline: Seth Green's Bored Ape NFT, which was set
Bad
to
start.
star in its own animated show, was stolen through a phishing scam, and so now, since he no longer owns the commercial rights to the NFT, the show had to be canceled.
Oh god, dude. The guy gets a fucking email that's like, Seth, you can drop 3% on your interest rates. And he was like, oh shit, dude, I need that.
Connect
Clicks
your
it.
MetaMask for the car dealership? Okay. Steals all his
Dude,
fucking assets.
there had to be so many things that had to happen for him to fuck that so hard.
A phishing scam, bro?
so
Are you
funny, dude.
85?
I know.
What?
Oh my god, dude. I got a phishing scam the other day that was like, Brian, claim your $25 prize from the Home Depot. And the fucking Home Depot logo, it was like Home Depot. And in the center of it was like the AC/DC lightning bolt. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. I was like, there's no
man.
way that y'all motherfuckers think that someone's gonna click this. And I was like, I guarantee you it's worked though.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Guarantee you it's worth
$25 at the Home Depot? That's like 2 pounds of lumber. You gotta fix up the shed in the back, sweetie. What do you think?
Dude, we can tell you, we all we got.
25.
I had a whole sentence and I lost the words at the beginning, and then I was like, I can't come back from this. I just
Honey,
gotta,
Grandpa's having a stroke.
Honey,
Go to
call
Home
911.
Depot.
They'll be here in 40 minutes. That was topical.
I'm gonna go to yeah, dude, fucking hilarious. Falling for a phishing scam when you're like a literal like A-list Hollywood celebrity.
And also, here's the thing too. So he owns the rights to this character that is created, right?
Yeah.
Which means that he can do whatever he wants with it.
Correct.
So he puts it in something. You can have people like paying to put their fucking apes into this shit too.
I didn't
That's
know that.
gross,
I had
dude.
no idea. But
That's so
apparently
gross.
You have, I guess you own the digital fingerprint, you own the rights, and now since he doesn't own the rights, that's just so funny to me that they had an entire Disney show built around this fucking dude. Was it
Already
Disney?
just a horrible concept for a show.
It didn't say Disney.
Let's
but
take
just a
this
show.
like this overly commercialized thing and then make a TV show out of it.
The funny
Gross,
part
dude.
about, dude, just the whole fucking, obviously NFTs, the whole concept of them is fucking stupid. Everyone knows going to burst and whatever. So like, it's just so funny now that like all of these, even like the news outlets were on it. They're like, oh my God, the next best thing. TD Ameritrade. I logged into my TD Ameritrade today to change my address because I forgot to do that. And I'm like finding all these things that I haven't changed my address for. And I'm like, oh fuck, I need to do that. Oh fuck, I need to do that.
Yeah, like someone's just receiving your fucking
I know.
your trading emails.
One of
Just
the
mail, just normal mail.
my one of the top like news bulletins was, if you had bought a Bored Ape 2 months ago, what would it be worth today? And it's just like now they're all shitting on it. Like, pick a lane.
Yeah, dude.
They're
Like,
like,
you guys were riding this shit so
Yeah.
hard, and now you're just like
Now you're
shitting on it
dunking
because
on
you
it.
have nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're not getting anything pulled out, and this is the problem with decentralization, baby.
That's a fact.
There's no one. Who do you report fraud to?
Right, exactly. It's just
Nothing
gone,
happens.
dude. Someone just has that now.
Yeah.
Like, fucking moron.
Yeah, dude, you just fucked that shit up. Easy.
What was it for? Was it worth it, man?
Seth, tell us in the comments below. Seth Green.
Seth Green.
Was it all worth it? Was it? Or you can't coast on that Austin Powers money anymore? He's definitely not coasting. He's done a bunch of other shit.
yeah.
But you know what I mean.
I mean, he's on a syndicated TV show, right? It's Family Guy, isn't he? Chris, he's the voice of Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bro is
god,
killing
dude, I
it.
forgot about
Yeah.
that. Holy shit. I kind of forgot that show existed
Yeah,
in general.
same. But it's like on season 28 or some shit. Like it's like
dude.
a little too long.
Like
Gone a
all
little
of
too
all
long.
of the longest shows, like 2 of them are like from this like 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
3 of the other ones are like cop procedurals, like SVU and Law and Order and stuff. And then you have like 7 different animated shows.
Simpsons,
and
Family Guy,
It's Always
yeah.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's been around for like 15 seasons.
Shit, you're right.
It started in 2006, 2004 was its first episode, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they? Wow, that's.
I'm listening to their
wild.
podcast right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's really funny.
That's so
dude.
cool. I want to listen.
They just they just show up and just talk about things. Like
That's
they
cool.
barely talk about the episodes. It's
I love
so
that.
funny, dude.
I fucking love them, dude. They're so funny.
They're so good.
Smart.
They're
You know?
so good, dude. It's incredible.
It's all of them, or it's just
It's the three.
Glenn and Rob and Charlie.
Yeah. Just those three, because they're like the creators
Right,
of it.
right.
It's Rob's show, but like they all like wrote pretty much everything,
Yeah.
and they continue to write everything together.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, man.
I know.
That's so cool.
It's absurd,
I
and
wanna
like
do
they're
something like that.
And they were like talking about it too, because they were like, we were like in our late 20s,
Right.
And we were just like, fuck it, we'll give this a shot. And then they picked it up, and then they just never said no.
That's insane.
But I think in the
man.
back of my mind, it's just like it's so cheap to produce.
Mm-hmm.
Like your biggest overhead on that show is probably like paying for Glenn, Rob, and Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also your writers,
Right.
So like you're just paying these, and they're your stars.
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
you're not paying a whole bunch of other people.
No, I know.
And all the other people in the show are also writers on the show.
Right.
So it's like the guy who plays Cricket is I can't remember his name for some reason.
I always forget his name.
But he's an executive producer and a writer on the show
No
as well.
way.
He's also an executive producer and writer of Mythic Quest with Rob.
I love Mythic Quest. He's
Yeah,
in that show.
it.
Yeah.
So
I
him
love
and
that show.
Charlie Rob and Charlie mostly write it, and then this guy.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember his name?
Matt? No.
No. Anyways,
Yeah.
he's like always doing like writing and stuff with them as well. Caitlin Olsen writes with them every
Is
now and then
she
too.
married to
Yeah, she's married
Rob?
to Rob.
That's
And
wild.
and the waitress is married to Charlie. In
That's
real
so
life, too.
fucking cool.
I
Dude,
know, dude.
what that's so sick. I love that ecosystem. It's
Yeah.
just like we're just gonna make a fucking TV show.
Yeah, and it's funny too because they
That's so
talk about
cool.
like when they're like in the edit room and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, we'll get like heated over things.
Really?
Like we'll be like, no, we're not adding in those gunshots. Like, why the fuck would we do that? Like they'll like yell at each other and shit,
It's like
and then
a
they'll
real life
still
dynamic.
do it.
They're not even acting then when they're on TV. That's the funny
Yeah.
part. They're just like that.
Yeah,
that's
it's
so
just
fucking
like
funny.
them over the top, and
I
it's,
love that, dude.
it's lovely
That's so
in like
cool.
the confines of these like terrible characters.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's fucking.
It's
awesome.
so lovely,
God,
dude.
that's so cool.
And then, like that's the dream. Is
I was
like
gonna
that kind
right?
of shit.
Like that's cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
you have like your own little ecosystem where people kind of like you're like fostered into it.
Mm-hmm.
So like the companies kind of give you a little bit more leeway and stuff. It's like fun like listening to them talk about like like stuff that they've had to do like for FX, and they're like, yeah, FX did not like this episode and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like they'll just talk about it. It's so interesting, dude. I love that stuff so
Damn,
much.
I need to start listening to that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, it's really good.
That's sick.
Big
I also
fan.
need to catch up on the last like 4 seasons of It's Always Sunny. I really have not seen any since.
You can blast through them though.
Yeah,
That's the
they're
thing.
easy.
Yeah,
They're nice
like
and easy.
you could watch a season in a weekend.
Yeah.
Because like it's 10 episodes at
Right.
30 minutes long.
Yeah.
So
Easy. 300 minutes.
yeah, dude, we'll get there. Tell us in the comments below what your favorite episode of It's Always
What's
Sunny in
your favorite
Philadelphia is.
episode? Dude,
That was the
there's so many good
fastest I've ever said that title in my life.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Fuck. It's
Yeah.
Always Sunny in What? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dude, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's
it is.
hard.
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Because it's like kind of long words.
Yeah. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
There's a Wonder Years song called It's Never Sunny in South Philadelphia.
Oh shit.
That's where they're from.
In South Philly.
South Philly.
Shit. The more you know.
It's just cloudy all the time.
Damn. Well, hey. What a banger.
What a banger.
I felt like we just talked about shit. I didn't even feel like I had
That's
like
literally the basis of the podcast, Nick. that is our premise. That's what we
Bye.
do.
Goodbye. I felt like we just talked about shit. Why did I didn't mean it like All right, whatever. I feel like I normally is what I meant to say is I feel like I normally have like
We got to hit our bullets and stuff.
yeah,
but no,
but
this
we
was
just
just
like fucking talk. I like that
organic,
actually.
man.
I kind of like that better. Wow, everyone. I felt like we just talked about shit for an hour. So let me know if you listened to shit for an hour.
And let us know what you think Nick's rebranded emoji helmet should be. Which emoji? Not
Yeah,
the poop
let
emoji.
us know
Anything
what
else.
emoji. Let us know your favorite episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
There it is.
There it is.
That was good.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think there was something else, but
Well,
yeah. All right. Hey, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. And we will see you next time. Middle of the day.
middle of the week. Peace. Dude, this banana nut muffin is so fucking dry.
Jealous.